Hello there and welcome once again to a Guild Wars 2 Online PvP match commentary. Today we've got a thief for you and we're on the Forest of Niflhel. This is the third video of our pre-season of videos leading up to the release of the game, and then we're going to enter Season 1, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing lots and lots of PvP commentary up to the release of the game and then from the release of the game onwards. We're going to have streams and all kind of tournaments and things like that going on as well, so it's going to be really good fun. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and you can check us out on Twitter as well for updates on everything that we're going to be doing. So this thief was using a very high burst damage spec. We're using dual daggers in both weapon sets with sigils to give a 100% crit chance on a weapon swap, so that's a nice and powerful way to be able to use backstab and heart seeker as the two key skills in here. Backstab can only be used from stealth and does a huge amount of damage if you hit it behind the target, and heart seeker is the skill you can see being used right now and does more damage depending on the health of the target. The lower the health, the more damage it does. So we just defeated Niflhel, which is the mini boss from our side of the map. We've also captured the mine. Both teams have done the same thing. They defeated the chieftain over their side, and we're going to be engaging now for the keep. We've got a big fight coming on up here. Engaging first of all against this ranger. They're taking quite a bit of damage from a hell of a lot of players jumping up on them. Heading towards the keep now. We've got a lich form, a necromancer up here as well. We've brought down the ranger, but we've also gone down as well. It's going to depend who gets finished off first as to who's going to get the rally. It looks like the ranger is being finished off. There we go. We get the rally back up. We've got this lich form necromancer here, as I said before. It's also doing quite a bit of damage. We've got a guardian up there from the other team. Can't get to him because he's too far up. But we can finish off the players that are down here at the moment. It looks like we're pushing the red team, the blue team, quite far out of this fight now. We've got a necromancer here from the blues in lich form, but they're taking quite a bit of damage. This is the heart seeker combination there, 5,000 damage. Very, very powerful final blow there to finish them off. And we've got an elementalist here. It's been transformed into a mower bird. That's a mesmer elite skill there, transforming them into that monster. But they're going to be finished off now as well. And the red team have taken the lead and they have captured the keep. So the red team now have a 2-point lead over the blue team's 1. Interesting fight there at the beginning. Blue team kind of dominated it quite well. They've got quite a bit of burst damage coming from their builds. They've got 3 thieves over here and 2 mesmers, so there's quite a lot of power just there. And they've also got an engineer and a necromancer as well. The other team are more defensive. They've got guardians and things like that on their side. But they do also have some elementalists, so they're going to be doing some pretty heavy damage. It looks like the blue team have countered a move across the mine, so we're going to be engaging over there. Heading towards that now. And we're hit there by a series of traps. That was 3 traps there, all stacked on top of each other, dealing us some pretty high damage there, dropping us down to half HP. There's the ranger who obviously set those traps, is now returning to fight us. We're in stealth, so we can't see us stealthing again, but we're getting hit by his traps once more. You obviously use some kind of trap-based build there. Quite interesting to see how it's going to work. We are taking a hell of a lot of damage, and we are going down. Very well played there from that ranger that defeated us just there. Well done. That's an interesting spec there, using the traps. I haven't really seen many players using them effectively, but that was very well played. He's also seems to be using Eagle Pet. Not the most high damage pets, there's obviously some sort of specification he's running for that. The scores have evened out quite a bit thanks to that ranger taking the mine and neutralising it now. The scores, there isn't a hell of a lot in it now at all. It could either go either way at the moment. It looks like we're going to have quite a large push of players now going towards the mine to retake that. We've got our thief we're following, we've also got another player following behind us. And you back out there, since the ranger's gone, but we're being hit by those traps once again. Very good at placing those down here. And we're going to manage to neutralise this point. You can see the player there in the distance, that user mod player, heading now towards us. So we're going to see a pretty heavy engagement here. We're using our blinding power to stealth both players. And then we're going to be jumping onto the ranger, backing up there to manage to avoid his traps before jumping in. Here we go with those backstabs doing the massive spike damage. Chasing him down, spamming backstab. Also got haste on there, that gives us a quickness boost, which means we attack at double speed. Very, very powerful combination, and we do bring that ranger down. And now we're going to finish them off right there. Be able to come back up now and recapture that point. However, the blue team have made a strong counter push, and they have now caught up to the reds on score. And so we've got quite a large fight going on down here in the lower area of the map. We've got a guardian here who looks like we're going to be engaging against first, using a scepter and shield combination there, so he's got some pretty solid crowd control and some pretty defensive skills he can use if he needs to. Popping an elite skill there, so he's got stability. We're going to have to fall back away from him and not be able to defeat him there. Falling back, getting hit by a mesmer now and an elementalist for having to fall out of this fight, trying to escape. Our hero's going to come up just in time to give us some more health. Very, very close there. Coming down to the last few seconds, are we going to manage to survive this fight? It seems we are still continuing to be chased by an elementalist. That IVP using stealth again there, thanks to us dropping down to 11 HP and using steel on them. Stealthing away, trying to avoid combat. We also popped our blinding power there to keep us in stealth. The elementalists have been over there using AoEs, but they've been using them in the wrong position. We managed to get out of the area. Are we going to get our heal up before we go down? 300 HP, 1 second left on the hill, and we go down. Very well played there from that elementalist, bringing down the thief. Unfortunate that our thief could not get away there. It was very, very close. That hill nearly came back up just in time. And we do get defeated there. So, interesting start to this game so far. Fairly even match. The red team did have a pretty solid advantage at the beginning, but the blues have now evened it up and they have taken the score, though the red team do have 2 points captured at the moment and seem to be pulling it back once more. It's complete seesaw at the moment, this match. No idea which way this is going to end up at all. Heading towards the main centre of the map, it looks like from the kills on the right hand side of the screen, fairly even killing on both sides. No team is currently in the advantage of players on the map over the other team. This is the Guardian we're chasing down here, dropping those Heart Seekers. They're also making a great gap closer for chasing down a fleeing opponent, as you just saw. He goes down and is going to now be finished off. 10 to a Murbird there apparently, for just a bit of more rubbing some salt in the wound, I would guess. So we're heading up now towards the keep, going to attempt to capture that point. Since we've already got a player up here, so we're going to have an easy capture on that. Our mine has been neutralised as well though, so we're not gaining any points until we manage to capture one of them. And the blue team are in the lead, so it's going to be quite a way. We need to get these points captured as fast as possible and hold them down for at least a little while. Heading out back down towards the centre of the map again. That Guardian is back, but they seem to be taking quite a bit of damage and they're going down. It seems the blue team has managed to finish off their boss. You can see they were buffed by chieftains, so they have managed to kill their boss at one point. We are bringing down this Guardian once again using those Heartseeker skills there, spamming them onto him, but he's blocking a couple of attacks, fleeing underneath the bridge, trying to line of sight us to get out of the range. Popping our one skill there combined with haste. Looks like he's going to get finished off. He's defending very well, but he has gone down. That was well played by that Guardian. A good job tanking us there. He has brought down one of the players from our team. We are going to finish him off, giving our teammate a rally, even though they did manage to rally before that. Since the blue team lost a hell of a lot of players in that fight, and the red team now got a distinct advantage. It can move all over the map and get some map control back, claim some points. It seems the blue team have already moved towards this point already, so we're going to have to engage against them on over here. Have any chance of capturing the mine. Hopefully some of the players from the red team have also moved towards the henge to recapture that and to try and start getting some points over there, because they do need to start getting some map control in a seriously bad position at the moment. So we're engaging against some Mesmer here. You can see us laying that target down over their head. That's a fantastic tactic to use. If you lay down the target and you call them out, it actually marks the target permanently until they die, as you can see they're going down. But yeah, it basically marks them so you can tell which one's the real Mesmer and don't get confused with the fakes. Unsure whether that's going to be changed come the release of the game. It might be different. At the moment it makes it kind of useless for the Mesmer to use illusions, except for the damage they can provide. But then on the other hand, it does give us a sort of a bit of a meta game there, a bit of a tactic going on. So interesting to see what's going on here. We've got Stefania is back up, so we're going to be engaging that with a thief and an engineer supporting us, pulling him away into the fight there, trying to cripple him, deal some damage. The number 4 skill there is a ranged crippling attack, which you can basically use to attack for these bosses, because otherwise they do quite a bit of damage if you're getting close. The red team have now taken the lead and they do have 2 points captured, but it is coming down right down to the line. There's only a 20-point difference between the teams and it could go either way at the moment. The mine has been neutralised as well, so the blue team is going to manage to capture that by the look of it. Unsure what's going on at the keep at the moment. We seem to be pushing down towards the chieftain, trying to get there in time, but the chieftain has gone down. The blue team have now taken the lead once again. Points are literally one or 2 points in it. We're going to come down here and try to engage against these players who just defeated the chieftain. There we go. That's the absolute power of that Heartseeker skill. Very, very, very powerful, especially when it's combined with the haste buff, which gives us quickness for those double speed attacks. Absolutely devastatingly powerful. The blue team have a solid lead by about 15 points at the moment. It's going to be pretty difficult for the Reds to catch up. They're only 9 points away from winning now. We need to neutralise this point as quickly as possible. There it is, neutralised, and no one's got a point at the moment, but the blue team have managed to capture 2 points on the map. The blues are going to win, absolutely coming down to the wire there, and they do take the victory. Fantastic match. I love it when it comes down that close. Absolutely brilliant to see. So I hope you have enjoyed this commentary. If you're interested in having your own matches commentated by myself, Get in contact. You can email us at guildwars2online@gmail.com. Link in the description for that. Check out our website. You can also check us out on Twitter. Talk to us there. Subscribe. We've got like 220 subscribers over there, so that's all pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.